Hi, I'm Clay Wimberley. In this video, I'll be showing you how to balance your lens on the Wimberley Head. I'm going to go through a pretty detailed procedure. Certainly you won't have to follow this procedure every time you balance your lens, but for those of you who are balancing your lens for the first time, this will allow you to hopefully get it right the first time you try. So here's my Wimberley Head, and the first thing I'm going to do is loosen the two-prong knob on the platform and lower the platform as low as it'll go on the swinging arm. And what this does is it puts the head in its most stable position. So once you put your lens on this platform, when it's in a low position like this, it's going to kind of want to always return to a level position, sort of like a cradle, or the same way that a swing set always wants to kind of return to a level position at the bottom. The next thing you're going to do is tighten the tilt knob, which is the upper knob on the head. Now I'm going to put the lens on. And grab the camera body with your right hand and loosen the tilt knob. And you can see the lens is not balanced. When I let go of it, it's going to come to rest tilted down. And what we're going to try to do is adjust the lens forward and backwards so that the lens, when you let go of it, rests at a horizontal position. So right now it's tilted down, so the front of the lens is heavy, it's front heavy. So we want to move everything back to try to adjust that. So I'll move it back a little. I'll let go of it. You can see it's still pointing down, so it has further to go. Now this time I'm going to intentionally take it too far back, and you can see now it's tilted, where the back end is tilted down a little bit, so I need to move it forward. So you're going to adjust forward and backwards until you get the lens to where when you let go of it, it comes to basically a horizontal position. So that's pretty good there. So this means that we have the front back adjustment of the lens pretty well balanced. Now you can see if I tilt it, it works pretty well, and still it behaves like most people would expect a gimbal head to behave. It's very easy to use, but when I let go of it, it does want to always return to that horizontal position. And what we want to get is, we want to balance it so that wherever we point the lens, it stays pointed, and when we let go, it just stays where you've pointed it. So because it's coming to a horizontal position, that means that it's hyperstable and that the lens is too low. So we're going to raise the lens. And we do that by loosening the same knob that you did in the very beginning, this two-prong knob on the platform, and raising it up. And I'm going to try to get it so that the axis of the tilt mechanism of the head roughly intersects the center line of the lens. So that's about right. Now when I point it down, it stays exactly where it's pointed. And when I point it up, it stays where it's pointed. You can see it's actually creeping a little bit here. It's trying to creep a little bit to move the front down, so it's probably a little bit off, and the front is a little heavy. So if I really wanted to be precise, I can move it back just a tad. I've got it pretty good. It's a little back heavy now. That's pretty good. All right, go ahead and cut. That was a little